Today we are rebuilding the worst team in Belgium. Beerschot are sitting in 16th place by the time of recording of this video, already 6 points off second bottom, which is Kortrijk at this moment. But yes, we have a lot of work to do if we want to bring Beerschot, the Belgian team, back to the top, not only of Belgium, but of Europe, of course, as usual. That is the target of this rebuild. However, the one rule of today's rebuild is that we are only allowed to sign Belgian players. During this rebuild, no players of different nationalities. We are from Belgium and I want to see what those Belgian players can do, what those Belgian players are all about. We've even got a youth academy that is already established, where Castaneda is the best one, but he's Spanish, so we cannot even promote him. Even here, we can only promote Belgian players. I have decided to go with the wing play tactical vision, because we have a 4-4-2 right now, and we have some talented wingers. Especially this Verlinden guy with 68 rated Belgian. We have Dagba, who won't be probably there at the end, but he's actually also a right back. So we need to find solutions over there. In terms of budget, we are not really spoiled either. Only 4 million after spending already 2 on hiring a few coaches to make our players grow better. I've gone on entire day, 4-star, 5-star scout for the youth academy. Centre midfielder, left midfielder and right midfielder is what he's going to look for in the first few months. After setting up the scouting network, we are down to 275k, so we can't even buy any kind of a player. And so we've made a little bit of a clear out, selling Weimans, Kozia and Zwango, as well as loading out 3 players. Meaning that we are back up to 2 million in our budget, an unbelievable budget here at Beerschot. I've actually gone on and changed the formation to a 4-2-3-1 wide. Kruger is on the right midfield spot now, but that is not right. We certainly have Reynas on right wing, Colassin at cam, Verlinden on the left, Keita up top, with Kruger now on the bench. The big advantageous point is that this squad is quite young. No one is actually over the age of 25, apart from one player, the captain, Sanusi. To be able to get the one player we wanted for Season 1, a new striker, I had to make a bit of a sacrifice. Going in for Romeo Vermand from Club Brugge for 2 million plus Florian Kruger the other way. However, at least now we've got a big striker, 20-year-old Vermand, who is 68 rated already, the by far best striker in this squad. And that's where you start off. I mean, the goals were lacking. Certainly now we won't have a problem with that. We found one absolute superstar in the youth report, the 17-year-old Lafan Cornelis, the centre midfielder, 17 years old, 61 overall, 74 to 94 potential. He gets promoted right away. We've also immediately loaned Nathan Cornelis out to Aruca so that he gets a bit of game time, at least, that he doesn't lose his potential tag, because he won't get enough game time with us. We found a couple more interesting players. One centre-back, Thomas Mertens, 17 years old, 64 rated already, 84 to 94 potential. He gets promoted right away to the senior team. We absolutely need a player like him. As well as this Powell's guy with 60 overall already as well. We've also, by the way, sold Davor Macias, whose release clause had been met by Royal Union Saint-Gilloise, one of the top clubs in the division. 2 million. Alright, the first season is over and we finish in rock bottom, just like Beerschot in real life. On only 22 points as well. Just 3 points of 13th, which is, of course, safety. If there was relegation in this game, in this league, on, of course, FC25, then we would get relegated, but like this, we stay in the league. In the end, Club Brugge win the playoff, the championship round, actually, over Royal Union Saint-Gilloise and KA Ghent. We found one interesting keeper, Joshua Nice, who is 59 rated, but 84 to 94 potential. We are looking at 9 goals by Verlinden, but why has Vermand only played 13 games? He's scored 5 in those 13, but Keita has played more. I don't like that. Oh well, let's make the best out of a bad situation. We have been also knocked out in round 1 of the cup. I didn't even show you that. Didn't even bother, but yeah, let's develop further young players just so that we can survive. Maybe in future seasons, climb up the league. Our first signing of Season 2 is going to be a new CDM, because we absolutely needed one. He's very young still. It is Noah Mbamba coming in from Leverkusen for 2.4 million. As a second and probably final player, we go in for a free agent, a left winger slash right winger in Francis Amuzu, 25-year-old. We've then gone on and sold centre midfielder Dan Hoiberts to Mechelen for 940k. Even Apostolos Konstantinopoulos, or whatever you call it, he goes to FCSB for 2 million. Apart from Joshua Nees, the keeper, we've found 3 more interesting players, 2 already 16, well, they are already going to get promoted. At the end of the day, this is the formation we are working with. Mertens at centre-back. We have Mbamba in centre defensive midfield. Verman still up top. And then Verlinden Amuzu on the right now. He's 26, 74 rated. The highest rated of all the players. So that should already give us an edge. Mertens I'm really excited about. He's 18 now. 68 rated, of course, from the youth. He has potential to be special. Another good couple of talents have been found. Verstrete, 81 to 91 potential, already 17, he gets promoted right away. We also have Dumont who can get promoted, and 2 more who are still too young. 2 more players that are getting promoted are Gaspar Timmermans as well as Arno Hermans, 2 CDMs already good in overall, 61 and 62. Probably will get loaned out. Just like he said, we finish in a mightily impressive 5th position on 46 points in the regular season, but we get slapped in the championship round. 2 wins only out of 10 games, 1 draw and 7 losses. In the end, Anderlecht win the regular season, but Club Brugge, who finished in 3rd in the regular, finish in 1st, win the championship actually in the end. Romeo Vermont with 15 goals, 9 for Amuzu and 7 for Sanusi from CDM. That is, I mean, the 3rd top scorer is a defensive midfielder. That is not great, but oh well. Much better season. I don't know why it still says 16th here, but we made the playoffs. We finished in 6th in the end, so 10 positions higher than last season. The only thing I'm doing in Season 3 is loaning out 3 players. Goalkeeper Joshua Nees, who needs a bit of game time, goes to, what is that? Here it says Hannover, and here it says Westerlo. But oh well, Leon Dupont goes to Genoa, and Jonas Dirks goes to Nijmegen in the Netherlands. So, in terms of the starting 11, we haven't changed anything in terms of the whole team, actually. Apart from Hermans, who comes in at CDM. I know he is a little bit lower rated than the others, but I think about giving him a shot. Kagro and Sanusi are all still there. I hope they don't take a lot of game time from Hermans, who is the only natural CDM here. The last position I'm looking for is the striker position, where we found 3 interesting players so far. Another big couple of talents here at the end. De Bock, Julian De Bock, 73 to 94 potential, as well as Ilias Fontaine, who is a winger. De Bock is a striker. 2 more strikers that can right now fill up the gaps, because we haven't got any backup striker. Promoted to the senior team with Bosman still in here. And at the halfway point of the season, we've sold both Antoine Colassin and Colin Dagba for 2.3 and 1.6 million. That is because both Cornelis, who is also 70 overall, just like Colassin, has returned from loan, and Pauwels on the right back. I wanted to give both of those a clean slate, both of those a starting spot, and that's exactly what's happened. Pauwels the new right back. For the end of the regular season, we finish in 10th place in Season 3. Club Brugge in 1st, clearly ahead of Genk, but they... Wait. We made it to the playoff round and finished in 2nd place, behind Royal Antwerp. But Club Brugge, yeah, they won the championship round. I thought there was something fishy going on there. But we finished in 2nd place in the playoff round, which is like the mid-tier competition. Let's have a look at the Croquis Cup, the Belgian Cup, where Anderlecht win over Club Brugge. We've made the quarterfinals before getting knocked out by Anderlecht. 14 goals by Verman, 13 by Amuzu with 9 assists, and 11 and 9 for Verlinden, the left midfielder, with 4 even from Cornelis. Quarterfinals of the Croquis Cup, we made the playoff round. No, what is actually going on? This is glitched here. We didn't make 16th position. We were 10th and then made that 2nd playoff where we finished in 2nd. But yes, the most important thing still is the growth of the players. And so our only signing of season 4 is going to be a new right back, 22 years of age. Coming in from Girona for 9.1 million, it is Kobe Corbani. We have otherwise, though, for also around 9 million, sold our keeper, the starting keeper, Nick Shinton, to Famalicão for 9 million, and also loaned out both Leon Dupont and Mathieu Bosmans from the youth. Which means that our starting 11 is now looking something like this. Corbani on the right back. He's, of course, a big improvement on Pauwels, who was a bit stagnating in his growth. Nies is now in goal. He's only 17. He's 69 rated. Granted, lower rated than the goalkeeper before him, but still a big talent, and I want to give him his chance. Herman's still at CDM, Cornelis at Cam. We have a lot of youth academy players mixed with a few signings like Corbani, like Mbamba, like Amuzu as well. Verlinden still on the left midfield and Marta at left back. That is how we are going into season 4 with our highest rated player Vermont 74, and we finish in 8th position on 45 points in the regular season, which means again we go to the playoff round where we finish in 2nd place. Of course, that is not the championship round where Anderlecht win ahead of Ghent and Brugge. Ghent win the Croquis Cup over Anderlecht. We've made the quarterfinals before getting knocked out by Ghent. What I am more intrigued to see though is the stats where Cornelis really stepped up with 11 goals, 22 goals for Vermont, who is up to a 79, 6 and 6 for Verlinden, and even 5 for Corbeil. Looking at the starting 11 though, we've really stepped our game up. Nies up to a 74, Corbeil up to a 77, Mertens 78. Mbesso is now lacking a little bit behind, Marta up to a 75 as well. We have Verlinden up to a 76, Herman 70, even Timmermans returned from loan, and Mbamba up to a 78, with Corneli 77 and striker Vermont, the highest rated so far, 79 rated. Season in terms of growth, but not really in the league. We once again finished round mid-table, and in 2nd place in that playoff round for the 2nd year running. Hopefully next season we can make a push into that championship round. At the start of the 5th season, we've sold Francis Amuzu. We got him on a free and sold him on for 16 million. 850k we got for Emir Ortakaya. And we've loaned out 3 youth academy players in Kevin Dumont, Jonas Dirks, and Ben Verstrete, a right midfielder. Of course, with the sale of our right midfielder Amuzu, we've now got Dupont on there. He's showing great potential from the youth. That's why I sold the other guy as well. Herman's on the CDM spot still. But I want to probably replace Mbesso at centre back. After the Amuzu sale, we've got around 19 million to do so. And so as I've said, I signed a new centre back, a Belgian of course. He's only 23 as well. Coming from Athletic Club, which is a bit weird because they should actually only sign Spanish players, Basque players, but he comes in from Athletic Club's Jornes Pilas for 16 million. And so at the end of the window, we've sold Louis Gambesso for 5 million to 20 in the Netherlands, which now means that we've got quite a good starting 11. Spiela's up to 77, Mertens 78. We have got Mbamba, who is the captain now, on 79, just like Vermont, our 2 highest rated players. Dupont and Verlinden on the wings. We have actually sent out another scout to find us a few more players from the youth. And Enzo Lenerz is the answer, just like Florian de Winter. Elliot Laws is a bit young, but those 2 can get promoted. It's a really big improvement. We finished in 5th place at the end of the regular season. 13 wins, 9 draws, 8 losses. And in the championship round, we finished in 2nd. On 47 points, just 1 point behind Club Brugge. I think the points get half in the championship round. But we have finished in 2nd. Great achievement. Ahead of the likes of Anderlecht, Ghent and even Genk. Centrudens have won the Croquis Cup over Kortrijk. We've actually made the semi-finals before getting knocked out by STVV. We were 1-0 up in the first leg as well. But anyways, I think we get some European football next season. 24 goals for Vermont, 18 and 11 for Leon Dupont, who is up to a 79 as well. 12 and 9 for Thibaut Verlinden and 10 and 13 for Cornelis. We'll probably play something like Europa League next season. We I mean, this is still glitched. That is not great. But we made the semi-finals of the Croaky Cup. Second place in the big round. Of course, the championship round. That is great improvement. Another man we've just found is this left back, Vicky Allen, 66 to 92 potential. I'm gonna promote him. He's just made a couple of loans. De Winter, Lennart, Dirks, and Verstraete go out on loan moves. What we have to do, however, is facing Olympiacos in a double-headed affair in the Champions League to get into it, but that is only the first qualifying stage. See how that goes. We are away from home in the first leg and we win 1-0 Korbani, a great result. It is second leg time at home and we lose 2-0, so we are out of the Champions League. That is unlucky. In extra time as well. I haven't changed anything to the team because I still want the youth academy players to develop so that I can put even more into the first team. Verlinden is now 78, he's 30 years old, he might get replaced just like Marta in the upcoming seasons, but that is all. Otherwise this team is very good. Most of them. At the end of yet another regular season, we are sitting in first place finally. 11 points ahead of Genk on 70 points. 22 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. And in the playoffs we've confirmed our champions title. We've won the Belgian Pro League for the first time in this rebuild. 6 points ahead of Anderlecht in the end. We still can't win the Croaky Cup though, as Anderlecht win that over Genk. We've been knocked out in round 1 already by Mechelen. The Champions League this season goes to Milan over Real Madrid. We've actually been in the Europa League where we just about made it through to the playoff round in 22nd place. And in the playoffs we defeated the kings of this competition, Sevilla, on penalties. That is a big achievement. Round of 16, where are we? I can't see us. Yes, we got knocked out by Lyon, 4-2 though on aggregate. In the final it is Frankfurt defeating Brighton. And finally the Conference League goes to Bologna over Galatasaray. We are looking at 21 goals by Dupont, 21 and 11 by Cornelis, 20 goals by Vermont. These three have really delivered, and even Verlinden with 13 and 13. I'm really happy with how we've done this season. Of course, no good in the Croaky Cup, but round of 16 in the Europa League is good. And first, of course, for the first time in the Pro League, we are the champions. Well, one main signing this season is going to be a new left back, of course, a Belgian. Replacing Marta in a swap deal. It is Eli Kamara coming in. Plus 8 for Marta plus 8 million. That is our new left back. With Kamara coming into the side, 27-80 overall, we've now got an 80 plus rated player in every single position apart from the left midfield spot where Verlinden is the next one to get replaced, but not this transfer window. We haven't got any money left. We will, by the way, also play Champions League football, where the target was to reach the group stage, which we have done without even playing a qualifier. However, in our first Champions League outing, we just about missed out on finishing in the top 24, finishing in 27th. 2 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. I don't really understand though how with this good of a team we have finished not in a playoff position, because everyone in the start 11, really everyone is in the race. This is a statement. That is what you call a statement. We have finished 26 points ahead of Anderlecht in the regular season, and in the playoff round 21 points ahead of Genk in second. No losses in that championship round. 1 loss in the regular season, so 1 loss all season long in 40 games, which is crazy. For the first time as well, we win the Croaky Cup, defeating Standard Liège in the final. The Champions League goes to Bayern Munich over Manchester City. Europa League to Aston Villa over Dortmund. The Conference League finally goes to Manchester United over Lask from Austria. We are looking at 32 goals for Dupont with 18 assists, which is crazy. 27 for Vermont, 22 for Cornelis, 10 and 14 for Verlinden, and even 9 and 6 for returning Fontaine, who will be probably our starter next season. We've now really found the groove in the league, in the Pro League. Back-to-back winners, also winner of the Croaky Cup. 27 in the Champions League, that needs to improve. But we'll get another chance next season. We've actually found a centre-back who can give us backup options from the bench. He's very, very experienced. Played for Inter before us. Now he was a free agent. Zeno van Oysden joining us on a free. This season we've made a clear out happen. Thibaut Verlinden and Wright Phillips both leave the club. Verlinden for 42 million for a 32-year-old. We got from Crystal Palace, which is going to help us leaps and bounds. Florian de Winter, Niels Janssen, Mathieu Bosmans and Vic Keelan all get loaned out yet again. Meaning that we now have around 57 million, our biggest budget by a country mile so far. We needed most of that money actually to go in for a new centre-back, another centre-back, this time though, a starter. We've even had to include Spillers in the swap deal, plus 40 million for Zeno de Bust, 27 years old, coming in from Atalanta. Now that is a centre-back partnership if I ever saw one. De Bust 27.86, Mertens 24.88. The defense is looking very, very promising. The midfield as well. Fontaine now the new left midfielder. Lennart has got potential to be special. I want to loan him out though for one more season. Maybe then he can take over from Fontaine. But for now, Verstraete also returned from loan, so we are stacked. To wrap up the transfer window, we actually go in for a new goalkeeper, backup one at that. Because Nice is our starter, but Mikel Lefebvre is going to be the backup goalkeeper. He's only 19 and he cost us 10 million from Udinese. He's 10 points higher rated as well, 75 respectively to 65 from Doucouré. Will probably better. 11th place in the Champions League phase. 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. We are in the playoff round, where we face Fenerbahce from Turkey. The first leg away from home in the playoff round, away to Fenerbahce, and we win 2-1, Dupont and De Bust with the goals. Leg at home in Belgium, and we win again. Cornelis with the only goal of the game, 3-1 on aggregate. We move to the round of 16. However, this time we face AC Milan, first at home with a very strong team though. Can we get a good result? Yes, it's a 1-0 win. We win at home to Milan. But in the quarterfinals, away to Milan, no, we lose 5-2 after extra time as well. Osimhen and Leao in extra time with the goals. It was actually, 3-2 after 90 minutes. Cornelis scored for us, but we lose in the end, 5-3 on aggregate. At the end of another season, we once again win the regular season, but it was a lot tighter, only 6 points out of Ghent. And in the championship round, only 2 points, but still, we are the champions. Final of the Croaky Cup this year, Anderlecht win against Westerlo 3-0. We've been knocked out in round 1 once more by Kortrijk. No title, no Croaky Cup this year. This league goes to Milan over Leipzig. Europa League to Frankfurt over Napoli, and the Conference League to Real Sociedad over Lyon from France. Next season, once again, we'll be playing Champions League football because we still won the league, even though we little bit shit the bed, I have to say. Only 2 points ahead of second place, but oh well, let's move. At the start of season 9, I've actually decided to sell Ilias Fontaine to Leeds United for 76 million. He's 84 rated, 23 years of age. I wanted to get some funds in, because that gives us the opportunity to buy an absolute superstar at the start of season 9. A left midfielder, 26 years of age, and you guys know him. It is Julien Duroville joining us from Napoli for 95 million, plus Ben Verstraete was worth also like 30 million as well. We've also sold Julian de Bock goes to Copenhagen for 6.5 million, a former backup striker. Matti Smeds, the left back, goes to LAFC for 3 million. And then a couple more loan moves as well. Not only does this team need to win the league every single season, but we've also got to compete in the Champions League now with this kind of a squad. Duroville, 87 rated. We have Mbamba 87, Hermans 88, Cornelis 90 overall, Vermand 86, Dupont 90, Gorbani 84, we've got Camara 84. So the wingbacks, the fullbacks are the lowest rated ones. But still, we have to carry them. And so once again, we finish in 11th spot and go to the playoffs. 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, just like last time actually. We are facing Galatasaray in that playoff round in the Champions League. So let's see how this goes then. First away from home in Istanbul, and it's a 2-1 win. Last season we faced Fenerbahce. This time it is Galatasaray. Korbeni and Kamara, the two fullbacks, make us come from behind. We are in the return leg at home. Can we confirm our spot in the round of 16? Yes, Cornelis with the only goal of the game. 3-1 on aggregate. We move. And of course, in the round of 16, we had to face Real Madrid, the kings of Europe, first at home in Belgium. And we get a win, 2-0, Kamara and Cornelis with the goals. Madrid don't score any, we win the home game. Now we should be able to get through at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. We've got a good cushion of 2 goals and we lose 1-0. That was exactly why I said we had a good cushion. We still go through even though we lose through a Vinny Jr. goal. Off to the quarters. It is quarter-final time and we face Bayer Leverkusen. This time we travel to Germany first. Can we get a good result here? Yes, it's a 2-1 win. We come from behind. Dirks and Verman, so the substitute Dirks from Cam came on, scored the goal, and we turn it around. Mission semi-final is on. Can we prevail to that next stage? Yes, absolutely. We thump Leverkusen 3-1, 5-2 on aggregate. Dupont, Verman, and Cornelis, all with goals in the second half after conceding 1 in the first. Another German club in the semi-finals, Bayern Munich, facing them first in Belgium in the showdown. It's a 1-1 draw. Dirks from the bench scores, as well as Boni for Bayern. Will we prevail and reach that elusive Champions League final, or fall at the final hurdle to Bayern Munich, to the Bavarians? We actually win. Powell's from the bench, the fullback from the youth, and Dupont with the other goal. We win 3-2 on aggregate and go to the Champions League final. Wow. Our opponents are also well known right now. AC Milan in the Champions League final facing Beerschot at the end of season 9. Looking at the league, we've clearly won that again, the regular season at least. 15 points out of unfair. And in the final, in the playoffs, we've also reached first place, 13 points ahead of Ghent in second. We're also in the final of the Krogi Cup, but what is that nonsense? It is played after the Champions League final, and that I really don't like. Having a brief look around Europe, Atletico Madrid win the Europa League over Liverpool, and the Conference League goes to Olympiacos over Malmö from Sweden. What I know for sure is that Leon Dupont is an absolute world beater at this stage. 28 goals, 28 also for Cornelis from Cam with 17 assists, and 27 goals for Verman, that striker. Now though, it is time to get serious. Arena of Schalke, AC Milan against Beerschot. Milan starting off strong here. This is Musa up against Mertens, who doesn't win the duel. And so Milan get another shot, Garnacho blocked. Great chance here for Milan as Musa goes through into the penalty box, into Garnacho and 1-0. I think that is Garnacho. No, it is Ødegaard. Ødegaard brings Milan ahead here after a calamity at the back. Here's Cornelis. Cornelis going forward. For the first time in this game, actually. Cornelis out to Duranville. Duranville still on the ball. Keeps his composure. Here is Hermans from the edge of the box. Great steal by Dupont. Now, can we go forward with power? With determination. This is Dupont, our best player probably. Dupont looking for the cross to the back post. 1-1. Great play, nicely played. Nice cross onto the back post, and we had it in. I don't really know who had it in here, to be honest, but Dupont made that run. Look at his running style with his arms, but perfect ball onto the head of, I think that might be our number 16, Duranville. I do believe so. Here is Cornelis. Cornelis looking for the run of Duranville. He sends him away. Here is Duranville. Turning, going backwards. Now playing a ball into Verman. We have turned the game around. That seems to be our speciality this season. We've turned around many games in the Champions League as well in the knockout stage. And here again, look at this simple play. Duranville this time turns provider, passes it into the striker Vermont, who just looks. The goalkeeper doesn't even look the goalkeeper in the eyes. He just knows where that back of the net is. I know Powell's is only 75 rated, but Kamara is right now yellow carded. I don't want to risk a red card, so I'm bringing on Powell's. Into Duranville. Now Cornelis, Hermans. We play some nice stuff here. Can we open them up again? Here's Duranville. Can he turn provider again? No. We are bringing on Dirks for Cornelis. I also want to give De Winter a bit of game time. And even Vermeersch up top. Milan really play without any purpose. Is it because we are that good defensively? I'm not so sure. Now they might attack one last final time. Musa with a cross into the box. That is cleared away. Still Milan get the rebound though. Get a chance here. Play it a little bit faster, but go backwards. The ref could have blown. Here we win the ball back, and now this has to be it. It is Beerschot on top of Europe. From the last place team, without any hope, without any chances in the Belgium Pro League. We have turned this around, using only Belgium players throughout the whole rebuild. And we have done it, defeating Milan in what is yet another comeback win for Beerschot. I've really enjoyed this one. Was a bit of a different one. I like to do the nationality ones. If you want to see another one of those nationality videos, then please by all means drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I am going to see you again in the next one quite soon, in a couple of days probably, as usual. For now, we are celebrating another Champions League win. I can't see if we win the Trophy Cup or not. I'm not so sure, but we've at least won a double. Let's just say we have won the treble, we have won the Trophy Cup. As now the captain Mbamba is going to lift the trophy, the Champions League trophy, for the all Belgian side. It's been Sombrero. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm out.